listening to Brooklyn Basement Podcast.
Yo, what's up? Brooklyn Basement Gang. We in here. You know, it's your guy, M.I.L.L.X.
Okay.
E in building.
Hi, everybody. So, eriquita la bonita.
And we got Just Dre.
Just Dre, not special.
That's another day. And we got Lou.
What's good?
So you know how we start here at Brooklyn Basement with our weekly checkup.
So, my week was okay.
Good?
It was good. You know, my family had a little party for the kids.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It was alright. Wanted to strangle some of my god brothers and sisters, but you know, we made it through. One thing I learned: when you have family gatherings, you just gotta take in the moment, because you're not gonna see these people every day. So
You're not even gonna let them know that me and Drake came through with our little seeds.
Lord.
Yeah.
They
You
was
guys
all
came.
playing football and all that. It was cool.
Yeah.
We was playing football. Lou didn't show up to this one.
I didn't
know
Lou
about this
it.
one.
I'm
so
sorry, Lou.
No, that's fine. Mills is taking a shot at me. No, you good.
It wasn't-
He took a shot at
I'm
me.
so
I don't know why
sorry.
he took
It
a
wasn't
shot at
my-
me.
But then I realized, I was like, when I saw it, yeah, but you guys could have reminded me though. I'm so
I
sorry.
didn't even know. I knew
No,
it was
but-
day.
You don't
but-
have to make this a thing. It's fine. You
Nah, I feel
don't
bad
have to
though.
make it a thing. It's
Yeah,
fine.
he throw shade, boy.
Yeah.
You know,
Lou, I just want to remind you who said that you was a scrub.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay. That's all I gotta say.
who said that?
Okay.
But how was your week, Dre?
My week was a little messed up. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga.
What happened?
I got into a little beef with my boss.
What?
Yeah, apparently I'm not working hard enough. They gotta see me sweat. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta call you depressed Dre, son.
I mean, you know, it is what it is. I'm not working hard enough. But the job is getting done faster than anybody else. But because they don't see me sweat, because I make it look so easy, I walk around with no tools, they mad. That's all it is.
So just walk around with mad tools. And do one job a day.
That's gonna mess up my swag.
Either way, your swag is gonna get messed up because you're doing too much work and they're complaining.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, that was my week.
Mills.
Depressed Dre, son. Depressed ass shit.
I mean, hey, what you want me to say? You want me to lie?
Nah, but to bring it back to E's, you know, birth, was it children's?
Look, you want to
Minions
invite.
party.
You don't even know where
There's
you
a
was
mini
at.
party.
You don't even know where you was at.
Word.
I was there though.
But you told me I ain't show up. You don't even know where you was at.
I was there.
You don't get no credit for that. Keep it to you.
No, I was there.
It's a Minions party.
Then I got you know, I always come with the stories, you know what I'm saying? You know, after dealing with depressed Dre, I got a little story. You know, so you know, so we was at the kids joint, right? And you know, we was playing football, playing catch and everything. You know, might I add, you know, my spirals is impeccable. I don't know what Dre was doing, but you know what I'm saying? When I was, you know, but anyway, so they was this little Puerto Rican kid.
With the hair.
Yeah.
I remember.
Oh, with the white shorts?
I don't know if he had white
shorts on.
Yeah, shorts.
Yeah, so I'm there, I'm throwing a ball, and he coming to me, asking me mad questions. He was like, "Is that your friend?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Those your kids?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Oh, they siblings?" I'm like, "Yeah." So prior to him coming up to me asking questions, like I had the ball and I threw it, and I think it almost hit him. It almost hit him. So one of the other kids was like, "Dad, you almost took his head off." So I'm like, whatever, you know. We playing with kids, it is what it is. So no lie, I realized the whole time we was throwing, like whenever he got the ball, he was deliberately beaming it at me.
Good for you.
You trying to get payback.
Yeah, but I was catching him though, so like
it was like,
yeah, I'm like, oh, all right, at least somebody playing. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's that. So little kid, wherever you at, son, I see you.
Yo, you annoying. You picking on little
you
kids
remember
now?
his name?
A little, you know, Spanish kid.
His name was Julio.
For real?
You know where he lived?
No. I just remember his name.
Wow, Mills. Seriously?
What?
Julio.
You want to knock on his door like, excuse me, miss, are you Julio's mom? Can you get Julio for me? You gonna do stuff like that?
No, I think his mom looked mad good though.
You be seeing his moms. Remember we was walking?
Yeah, it
and
was
the little
nice
Spanish joint that was to the right? I was like, oh, shoot.
Yeah, she let her kid do whatever because I ain't see it the whole night, son.
Word. That's a word. That's crazy.
You know. That's what kids' parties are sometimes.
Yeah, that's what they do. And it's really a grown-ups party.
Yeah, to get away from your kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there was really no liquor, though.
It really wasn't.
That was Bears, though.
Lou?
I blessed my daughter this weekend.
Yay!
Those buttons.
And then we took my mom out for dinner for her birthday. Shout out to all the cancers. Happy birthday, mommy. Belated if but love you, mommy. Yeah, pretty chill. I had a pretty chill weekend. Just, kicked it with the family. Regular shit.
Your mom got an Instagram?
Yes, she does.
Whoa.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, mom's got an Instagram.
Yeah.
That's different. That's
mom's
Nah, that was so cute. I saw it.
Your mom got Instagram?
Yeah.
She on the end.
Wait, did you hook it up? Like, when y'all hook it up?
I don't know who did it for her, but she had a fake one before, and then now she has like an official one.
She had a pink
She had a fake one?
Yeah, we're not gonna get into
Your
that
mom
story.
is popping.
She had a pink star? Okay, mama.
She's scoping.
Nah, no. Somebody made a page pretending to be my mother.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was your mom that created a pink star.
No, it was a fake
It was a
page.
fake page. No, not my mom had a fake page. It was a fake page
Oh,
pretending to
wow.
be my
That's what
mom.
happens when you popping.
So
Like,
look,
no.
did they use it? Like use it?
It was active, but it was nothing. And then my mom just made an official one. But I
Oh,
think it's
wow.
because of my brother. I'm not trying to depress the pod or nothing like that. So yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So yeah. But yeah, she had a blast. We found some Chinese restaurant, and I think we was in Queens. I forget what part, but we was in Queens, and because we tried to take her to ramen, but they said everything has peanuts in it, and she's allergic, so we had to find another restaurant. But she enjoyed herself, so happy
That's
birthday,
good.
mommy. Love you. Yeah, my week was chill, family man.
chill with the family. You get a pass though. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even understand. Get a pass for how you giving me a pass for something I didn't know of? What are you talking about?
Yeah, you get a pass for not knowing, son.
What?
Oh my
That's not
God,
a
you're
pass.
making me feel bad. Lou, I'm so
Hey,
sorry.
you're good. It's Mills.
Mills, can you
What
shut
the fuck?
up?
What's going on here?
You get a pass though. You know what I'm saying?
A pass? I don't need
Don't
a
worry,
pass.
son. Don't worry, son. When I had
Lou,
something,
just remember who said that you a bum.
But you say a pass.
when I had something, son, you the first person I know.
Wow.
Oh, he's coming for you. I'm about to say he not even coming for me.
You
no
know
more.
what?
But that's crazy. But
You know what, Mills? That's why Julio almost took your head off.
He couldn't.
All right?
No,
Shout out to Julio.
I almost took Julio head off. You know what I'm saying? With my spiral, son.
Now Julio had a spiral on him. I ain't gonna
Nah,
hold
but
you.
my shit was impeccable though.
Nah, your shit was wild.
But Mills, you
Julio's
was,
shit on point.
but you really was like going toe to toe with a little kid. You should have went toe to toe with a man.
I did with Dre, and my spiral was still impeccable.
I was catching his shit with one hand.
I was catching your shit with one
No,
hand,
you was
son.
not.
Pause. So, pause. Because y'all about to argue about who's catching what with what.
That's a technical.
I tell you, man, Mills be catching mad balls.
Yo, aggressively. Y'all was aggressively telling each other.
Y'all just gonna throw me under the...
No, y'all was throwing it to each other. Y'all said, nah, yo,
I
this.
see, yo, Lou.
I just throwing balls all over the place.
Nah, Lou's what he
With
tried to
one
come for me
hand.
though, son.
Hey,
I
he was
was
doing
what
spirals.
I did not try to come for you. I did not try to come for you, sir, at all. But, so, let's do some shout outs and some middle fingers.
I got a shout out.
we shot him.
We shut them.
Please keep it positive. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you negative nigga.
Can I do my shout out and my middle finger?
No. That's not the segment. It's shout out.
It never
then
works
middle
like
finger.
Okay, all right, my bad. I want to shout out the sun.
Outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yes, son.
Do you want to elaborate?
It did justice for my skin this week. Just burnt my whole shit up real nice. You know what I'm saying?
It's like it's positive and negative.
I was about to say that's some light skin shit. I don't go through shit like that. So get your shit off.
It got me the tone I was looking for. You know what I'm saying?
You trying to be darker?
I mean, I'm dark at heart.
We're not accepting no application.
Oh, it's
fucking
too late.
crazy here.
Fact.
All black everything, baby.
Yeah, that shit closed. We talking about skin here, brother. That's crazy.
I'm black on the inside,
I hear you.
not the outside.
Who you shouting out? Or
I'm
what you
shouting out all the melanated people who went and did their due diligence to go get a black doctor.
Okay.
So I was looking for a black doctor for 9 months.
You pregnant?
For 9 months. Yeah, it was crazy. So I got a primary doctor that's black, and I have a gynecologist that's black.
All right.
Look at me, all black, everything. Not my clothes.
What's it called? Black business or well,
Black excellence.
Because like a black doctor's black business, right?
Hey, black
If they have their own
black
office,
professionals.
Yeah, that's what's up, yo.
Yeah.
You know, I want to shout out, and don't step on my shout out, please. Nobody. Please.
Nah, that's Dre.
I want to shout out Summer Dads, yo.
Summer dads?
Summer Dads, new term. I just came up with it.
Elaborate. The floor is yours.
Summer Dads, you know, this is for the fathers that really shine in the summertime. You know, like the wintertime is cool. The springtime is cool. The fall time is cool. But the summertime is when you shine. You know, your kids love you a little bit more in the summertime. Because, you know, you take them to the park. You know, you teach them they jump shot. You know, my young one, he made his first shot.
Nice.
You know, so I want to give him a shout. But you know, shout out to the summer dads. You know what I'm saying? That work a little bit harder to make their kids' lives a little bit better in the summertime.
That's not bad.
That sounds like a commercial.
It was.
Wow.
And I'm wearing my summer colors, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the summer colors.
Well, shout outs to Lou and Dre as well. You know, they summer dads.
Oh, listen.
No.
No. I'm a all seasons dad. I'm not a summer dad.
He's just a summer dad.
I just said don't.
I'm not stepping on. I wasn't gonna say that. I'm just saying I didn't want to be part. I was trying to exclude myself from your shout out. This is his shout out.
I'm wearing my summer colors with my summer dad outfit on. You know, I'm out
Shout
here.
out all the summer dads.
Like I said, in my commercial, I did say that we do dad on the other winters. We just shine a little bit more.
Yeah, and I'm not knocking that. That's why I listen. Shout out to the summer dads, yo. I want to shout out two Brooklyn artists. I want to shout out Chef G. Dropped his project from the can, and I want to shout out Roddy Rebel for dropping his album Rebel versus Roddy. Both projects are very, very, very good. If you haven't checked it out, shout out Brooklyn, man, Brooklyn.
But I add, I listened to the Money Long.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I listened to it as well.
And hypnotized like
fire, right?
Yeah,
she's fire. She makes some good music. She talking that shit. Shout out Money Long. Fuck it.
Shout out again, man.
So Dre, the floor is yours. You wanted to get your shit off.
Mr. Middle Finger.
The negative energy.
Who the middle finger? The middle finger is all yours, sir.
All right, I want to give don't step on my middle finger. I want to give a middle finger to the sun.
Oh my God.
So Erica, what's your middle finger? No. You about to give them the middle finger for the same reason you shout them out?
Let me finish.
Damn.
Go ahead.
This
Middle finger to the sun for being so damn hot. I couldn't breathe this week.
Yo, you a different type of nigga.
It is what it is.
You a different type of nigga.
Can't help it, son.
You happy they gave you your tone, but they took your breath away. You got it, bro. I'm not listening. You got it, bro.
Oh, that was good. I was like,
you got it, bro. E, do you have a middle finger?
I do, but it's very similar to Dre's.
Oh, damn.
So I want to give a middle finger out to all the professionals that are not professional.
That's not the same.
It's actually very similar to my shout out.
Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you meant the same as Dre.
So I went to my doctor. Like, I was so happy I met her. And I'm like, oh my God, I've been looking for a black doctor for 9 months. And I was recommended to you. And I'm super, super hyped. So she was like, okay, yeah, no, thank you. Mad nonchalant. So then, you know, she's weighing me and she goes, okay, you're going to have to lose some weight. I said, okay, that's good. How much weight do you think I need to lose? And this is the shit what I mean by unprofessional. She goes, oh, wait. No, she didn't even do that. She goes, I don't know. Bitch, how the fuck you don't know I come to you? I was just like, and I couldn't say that because she's an older woman. So I'm like, okay, can you give me a ballpark? You know, I had to use like white people terms, like a ballpark of how much weight I should be losing. She was like, no, I really don't know. I'm like, okay. So as we're speaking, a cell phone went off outside of the office. So she goes, "Oh, that's my phone," and she just walks out of the office. And I'm like, "Nah, you fucking kidding me, right?" So she walks out. She comes back in and she goes, "Oh, I had to bring my phone with me just in case the person calls back." I said, "Okay." So the person calls back.
Probably was an important phone call.
The person calls back and she answers the phone and I'm looking at her like this. Like, are you fucking kidding
What
me?
were y'all doing in the moment?
What was he doing?
Yeah, y'all was just a checkup.
It was a checkup, but still, I want my time allotted. Like I paid for that through my insurance. Like, you're not just gonna fucking pick up your phone without even say, "Excuse me, hey, I'm sorry. Do you mind?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just do whatever you want. So I'm like, okay. Then I asked her, I said, "Let's go back to this weight thing. How you want me to lose this weight now?" So she goes, "You ever heard of intermittent fasting?" I was like, "Yeah, I did. How does it work?" I know how it works, but I want her to tell me as a professional. She goes, "Oh, just eat 2 times a day. Don't snack." I'm like, "That's it? Like, that's it?" It was very blah. Like, no.
You wanted a black.
No, forget. It's not even about race because white doctors do the same shit.
No,
It's
but
not about
that's the
race.
crazy part. I had white doctors, and they were very informative.
I had white doctors that were shitty, so it's just your personal experience. I get it, but we're not gonna make it a race thing. Doctors is
But
shitty. They're
that
gonna be
is
shitty.
true.
No, but white doctors are worse though.
Nah,
What?
I don't think all my white doctors that I have, they have not been bad.
Oh,
I have not had
listen,
not one
I
bad white
wanted to
doctor.
fight the doctor when we took precedent to that nigga. I want to fight that white doctor. So
For real?
yeah. So listen, it depends on where you go.
But my thing is, I was talking to one of my cousins about it, and she told me she said that sometimes our own people, they feel like they can just drop their guard and do whatever they want because we're black. And I was like, you think that?
It's a two-way street though. That's a two-way street.
No,
we're not gonna
but
No, we're not gonna get in depth because Mills gotta get his middle
All right,
finger.
go ahead,
We're not gonna get in depth. Mills, what's your middle finger?
Coming for y'all, son. Today, oh my God, PC Riches, son.
Oh my God, yo, I'm on the page. How the fuck they get? How did they make a research? Nah, forget it. Go ahead. How the fuck they came back? This was crazy.
Yo, PC Riches, son. So I'll walk you through the story a little bit. Ain't nothing crazy. So pretty much my refrigerator, went to heaven, son. But it was a piece of shit. So fuck LG too. They can get it too.
Life is good.
Nah, it should been life ain't shit, son.
Wow, bring all the
Shitty-ass
smoke to electronics.
What shitty ass product, son? So I'm like, I need a new refrigerator. Sis and Sis not here no more.
R.I.P.
Yeah, shout out to Sis. I work for them. I think 3 out of 4 of us all worked at Sis.
Facts.
Facts. Yeah.
I mean, I used to shop at Sears.
So you worked there.
Yeah, just buy.
If you used to steal shit, fuck it, right?
Yeah, and then send it back to Panama.
Yo, son. So I'm like, damn, son. I need a refrigerator. I gotta go somewhere, and I need them to take away the old refrigerator. So I don't think Best Buy and all these, Best Buy.
They might, but
Yeah, but so first, go to went to PC Riches. I went there one day, and I'm like, I walked in and I walked out because I was like, I don't feel like dealing with it today. I already know the game and everything. So I went back to PC Riches, went to another one, and I walked in, and the dude is literally outside the store, like hawking for customers. So he see me walk in.
But that's sales, though.
Nah, he was OD.
nah, if they doing that, they desperate. You're supposed to act like you don't want your business when you in sales.
Yeah.
When I was in AT&T, we had to hawk customers.
Nah, the way this dude did it was different, son. So my man's said, "Oh, you need help?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go see what it is." Yo, my man followed me around the whole store like I was about to steal a refrigerator, like I was about to throw a refrigerator on my back.
That nigga didn't want the sale to go to nobody else.
Nah, he was OD. Then what made it worse, my son was trying to hide like I don't see him, son. So I'm in one aisle, he in the other aisle.
No way.
So I finished with the aisle of fridges. I see him, he like, oh, act like he wasn't like, nigga, you the same dude that was outside. I seen you walk me in.
Son want the commission. He want the commission, bro.
Yo, long story short, so I'm like, get the refrigerator and everything. So now he walking me through the bullshit. So he's like, all right, yo, they're gonna come on Friday, son. I'm like, I bet. You gotta be home all day.
Wait, what?
My son said you had to be there all day, you know, from the crack of dawn to the, you know, since dawn set. I'm like, what? There's no time? Like, so I'm there on Friday, you know. They called the night before. And then here's another thing. They say if you don't pick up the day before, like if they call you and you don't pick up your phone, they're not coming. They're not delivering the refrigerator.
Oh, so now you gotta stay by your phone and shit.
Wow.
And your phone come with you. It's a cell phone, so that's a cell phone.
But still, what if like you're on a train or something
yeah.
and you can't pick up the phone?
Or a scam call.
Listen, you went to PC Riches, but they could not me. It's on you, brother. You
Well,
got
Sis need to come back, but that's the whatever. So you know, so then they call whatever. They leave a message. No, they call, pick up whatever, and then they say that they're gonna come between 7 and 11. So you know. 7, 11, I'm there waiting, nothing. So now it's 12 o'clock. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I thought they was going to be here. So I call them, you know, because, you know, we're in 2022. You think they'll have like a little tracking on the fridge,
Yeah.
on the truck, or
call the driver.
or something. They looking in they computer. Mind you, the computer, you know, was invented when computers came out back in the 70s and shit like that.
Oh my god.
They like, nah, we don't see where your refrigerator's at.
That's that bullshit.
They gonna like, oh, we gonna call headquarters. They gonna call headquarters to find out where the refrigerator's at. So then they call me back. They're like, oh, how was your installation? I'm like, I still don't have a refrigerator. He's like, oh. Dude was like, oh shit, I jumped the gun, didn't I? I'm like, you think, nigga?
Wow.
Yo, son.
You shouldn't be shopping there. They
Then the dude,
shit.
then the driver called, son.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, we caught a flat.
Oh wow.
We at the tire shop right now. We about to fix it.
I'm sorry.
Did you get your fridge?
Out of old days, though.
They probably stole your shit. You got your shit?
No, I got the shit.
Oh, I thought they stole your shit.
Yo, then they come. Remember, I got the basketball hoop outside.
Mm-hmm.
My son want to practice on his layup, son.
Fuck it.
Nigga out there practicing on his layup, son.
You gonna make it. You gotta practice every day, bro.
Nah, son. And then, so, you know, they take the old refrigerator out. You know, my refrigerator has the water thing that you can put the water up.
Okay, baller.
The tube was bent. Now my son want to charge. He's like, and I paid for installation already. He's like, yeah, that's an extra $85. $85.
What?
He's like, if you go back to the PC Riches, they're gonna charge you this for you might end up paying about $200. So I'm giving you a break. I'm like, damn, yo.
That's a break?
They motherfucking schemed the shit out of me, son. They knew that I was down, son. I need a refrigerator.
It's hot out this bitch. The heat wave coming.
Yo, long story short, son. I'm about to end it right now, son. Guess what my man asked for?
A tip.
Nigga asked for water, son. Can I get a cold?
No way.
You hook up the water, you get water.
A cold glass of water? Where? Where you gonna get water from? Who the fuck?
And this is after you paid the $85 or before?
Yeah, after, son.
Oh my god.
Can I get a cold thing of water? I'm like, how? Where is this water coming from, son? You see, I don't got no refrigerator.
Oh, so he ain't hook up the fridge yet?
Nah, son. I was, yo,
He probably.
PC Riches, son, y'all getting. But you know what it is? It's because Sid's down, son.
But you shouldn't shop at PC Riches, bro.
Where should I shop at?
I don't know. They sell refurbished shit. You didn't know that? You know that?
Look at
That's
his
why.
face. He
That's
like,
why they
damn.
fuck it. I'm wondering how they came back. They sell mattresses now. They used to sell mattresses back in the day. I don't think they sold mattresses back in the day.
I don't know.
Now
What.
that
I
they
feel
were
like they
just
sold
straight.
everything.
They sold
Electronics.
mattresses now. Is one in Gateway.
Yeah, I don't know what they sell.
I be seeing the employees right on the strip. They don't be. It won't be nobody in that motherfucker.
They about to close down, son.
They sell drugs, bro. It's a cover up, my nigga. I'm convinced. It's a cover up, my nigga.
They could have said the same thing about
They
Sid.
already closed down. They just came back, nigga.
Word, there's like a resurgence.
They
son.
just closed. They closed down. They coming back. The only one that was really surviving, and I don't know if it's there no more. The one by the Barclays Center.
It's not there no more.
So that big shit was there for mad long.
I think it's not. I think it's still there.
It might be there. And then they had the one on Flatbush Avenue. That was the, Fillmore or not Fillmore. Yeah,
Like
by like
38?
Fillmore. Nah, by the bus station.
Oh yeah,
over there.
Yeah, it's one over there, not too far. And then those were two that was in Brooklyn. Now you got them shits all over the spot again.
There's one on Ralph too.
That's what I'm saying. Now you got one in Gateway too. They coming back.
That's been there forever.
Yeah, that's been
niggas. You know what I mean? They gotta be. You know what I mean? At this point.
That's a fact.
But, so I'm guessing they not getting no stamps. So with that being said, right? What's your stamp of approval?
So my stamp of approval goes to Miss Lily's. It is a Caribbean, because depending where you come from, people say Caribbean restaurant. It is located on 109 Avenue A in New York, and the zip code is 1009. So I'm giving them the stamp of approval because the ambiance is beautiful. The service is great. The food was amazing. So I ordered half a chicken, and it was jerked. We had rice and peas, obviously. Oxtail gravy on the rice. And
heavy on it.
Very heavy on it. And then I had the codfish fritters. And I just have to say, not everybody knows how to make codfish fritters.
That's a fact.
It was really good. And they had this amazing sauce that went with it, as well as they had pepper shrimp. The pepper shrimp was good, but it wasn't as peppery. But I guess, everybody doesn't like a lot of pepper, so I guess, it was in the medium. But it was really good, too. So, to them.
Shout out Miss Lily or Miss Lee?
Yeah, Miss Lily's.
Miss Lily. Shout out Miss Lily's.
Shout them out.
So, what's up? So, E wanted to talk about failure.
Yeah. So, I like to talk about failure.
Address the floor. What's up?
So, people, we here on earth, right? Mm-hmm. You go through trials and tribulations. Fail relationships, fail opportunities, fail exams. So this week, I happened to take my exam to get my license on Monday, and I failed by 3 points. And that is the fourth time that I failed this exam. So the first time I took it, I failed by 8 points. The second time I took it, I failed by 5 points. The third time I took it, I failed by 3 points. And then I took it 4 times, and I failed by 3 points. So this time, I did something totally different. I probably shed 2 tears, but then I got up and I was like, nah, I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna really study even harder, because I was really studying before, but I don't know what happened. And all I wanted to do was put my energy into something else. So what I did was I made curry goat and rice and peas, and I have to keep busy like that.
Oh yeah.
But how do you deal with failure, especially for something that you really, really want or something that you really, really need? How do you deal with that?
The floor is anybody's. Y'all can take it away. She's asking the floor, the room.
You can take time to think about it. I don't want you guys to rush, though.
So how do y'all deal with failure?
I just fail.
All right, we get that. That's the point.
No.
What do you do after you fail? That's what we try. That's the question she's asking. What do you do after you fail? We got that.
I fail again.
Like my exam?
Oh, God, no.
4 times.
You know what it is? The thing with failure, it's going to happen.
No. That's not what we're doing, Dre. We're not asking you for no fucking open. We're talking to Dre. I don't want to hear anything is.
All right, so
talk about something you went through and you. No. Fuck as for me. What's something you failed at? Let's do that.
I failed at all my relationships.
All right. So what do you do? So what do you do after?
I ain't never passed.
So now after you fail in a relationship, what is your next step? What do you do to cope with your failure or to get over your failure?
You'll say fuck more people.
I almost do something similar to Erica. I get up and I say, fuck this shit. I take everything that I learned from that failure and I bring it to my next relationship. It's what it is.
So you take the parts that you failed at into your new relationship?
Yeah, because I'm like, I'm not going to do this.
Damn.
I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this.
That's probably what I did with my exams.
But you got better, though. You see,
I did.
8 points, 5 points, 3 points. So you're getting there,
Yeah.
and that's the same thing with me. You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like you're getting there, you just never got
So
there.
your relationship.
Oh yeah,
With your
I'm
relationship
almost there.
With your relationship go 1 month, then 2 months, then 3. Like, how does it, what is the example that
So in this case would be maturity. You know what I'm saying? As I got older, I learned certain things. When I was younger, I was doing certain things, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck I'm doing? So, first relationship, terrible, failed at everything. Took that into the second relationship, was like, I'm not gonna do that, and then it just kept on going and kept on going.
Yeah, we got that part, but you still didn't give us like a number. Like Erica gave us how many questions points she filled, or you just repeated yourself and long answered it. How long was your longest relationship then, and how long was your shortest relationship? That's what we were asking.
My shortest relationship was a year.
And your longest relationship
was like 5, 6.
So that's a long time to say you feel, but
you know what I mean? 5, 6.
So Mills, how do you deal with
one question? How do you pass a relationship?
Hey, listen.
I guess marriage.
If
now you can't even say marriage.
No, I'm saying not. I'm just saying if you would, because what else? Because I think I told me you had this conversation the other day. No, when I was telling you I had a conversation with because I said it in my house and I fucked up. I had a conversation with a young lady before, and she was like, "Marriage is the championship. Like dating is the games or whatever you play and you build and shit like that. And then the ultimate goal is to get your ring." This is from a young lady, whatever. I'm not shouting nobody out or whatever. But that's the only reason I said that. Not my personal opinion, but when she said that, I was like, oh, that makes, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying I'm assuming that would be a past relationship, because you could get married and then divorce. Like, you know? I'm not going to say no names, but shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Pretty accurate.
Oh, that was...
No. Wow, that's not even how I move, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
But I passed though. It's like getting to 55, like shit. You passed.
So how do you cope with failure?
Well, I have a
Or what? Matter of fact, let's rewind that.
What did I feel?
Yes, there we go.
Well, I'm not gonna say relationships, but I'll say I failed the class. Well, almost failed the class. When I was in BMC.
But you didn't fail though.
Word.
I failed the test.
No, you say you almost failed the class, but you didn't fail.
I failed the test.
Oh, okay.
So I'm about to give you some uplifting words.
Oh, thank you. I need them.
Lift them.
You know,
bend them.
That had to go with school. You know, because I'm a man that done a lot of different things. You know, I went to school. You know, had relationships. So I'm gonna bring it to my school days.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was taking statistics, and for some reason I couldn't get it. Didn't understand it. Had a test, I believe, like the midterm. I got like a 49 on the midterm, and my teacher looked at me like the only black kid in the class. Which BMCC is not a black school. It's not a white school. It's very mixed. But for some reason, black people would definitely skip out on statistics.
That's a fact.
For real.
Was not taking statistics.
I was not taking it.
I took it though. I passed, by the way.
I passed it too. With like a D, but
what is he?
Pause, but continue.
No homo. Yeah, so my teacher was black too, son.
Well, that was nice, I guess.
What?
Did it work out in your favor?
Nah, what he said to me was very fucked up.
What he said?
He was like, yo, you got a 49 on this test on the midterm. There's no way for you to pass. You should drop this class.
I mean, at least he was being honest.
He kept it a buck though. I fuck with him for that.
He could have been like, you know what? Since you're the only black kid in this class, I'm just gonna pass you because you're that nigga. That's what he could have done.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah,
they could do that.
Yeah, they can, but I don't think that's how it works.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, so my teacher telling me to drop the class. So of course, I didn't listen to him. I buckled down. And I was in the library, reading the textbook. Which the crazy thing about it is, like, when you fell in the class, you crack the textbook open, son, and you just start reading the textbook, you gonna know more than the teacher. So I'm in there just like, and I'm not even like the reading type. I'm not the reading type. I'm not the the super nerdy whatever you gonna catch. Nah. But in this class, I had I feel like I had to prove this black teacher wrong, son. That I'm gonna pass this bitch. So I teamed up with one of the students. You know, my dude, for some reason, he came to class and, you know, no effort, no nothing, and he was just passing these tests. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is he doing?
Probably reading.
Nah, cause I linked with dude.
Oh, okay.
I linked with dude, and we in a thing, and I'm showing him how to do shit.
Wow.
I'm like, yo, you don't know this? He's like, no, how you study? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna study right, you know, the night before, and I'm like, this ain't 8th grade. Like, this ain't no, this statistics. You really gotta know this shit. This ain't no shit that you just gonna be like, boom, I got it.
That nigga cheating.
Yeah, he definitely was cheating. But if you gonna cheat, at least tell me how to cheat. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Not right.
Have me here cracking this book open when you got the cheat code.
Y'all cool?
Nah, after that day, I'm like, nah, I got
You
this.
ain't know if you was a snitch, bro.
Exactly.
You should need.
That's
Yeah,
true,
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Nah, I was definitely thorough. So
You was the
like,
only black kid in the school. He probably think that was your father. Son.
No,
Nigga,
not
what
the
you
only
mean?
black kid in school.
In the class. He
In
probably
the
thought that
class.
was your pops.
Nah. He could have held me down with the cheat code. So I'm like, damn. So after that, I felt defeated. I'm like, damn, son. You got niggas that just getting it just off the rip, son.
Pause.
And
Sorry. My bad.
that's a pause, man.
My bad. I felt like the way you said it. Niggas getting it off the rip. Pause.
Off the rip.
Yeah, I didn't get how that had to do with homework. It just did. When you getting off the rip from a test, I don't get it. That's what I don't get it.
Nah, just getting it.
Yeah.
He was getting it off the rip,
Getting what
Hey,
though?
you.
like the high grades.
Okay, there we go.
Alright,
Cause
there
just
we go.
getting it off the rip don't go with school to me. You feel me? I feel like that goes with. My fault. I dropped out. My fault. I ain't go to college. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah,
My bad. My bad.
I only got the associates though.
Hey, listen, I don't got no associate. I got a diploma. High
I
school.
don't know why I had to sit. Like I felt like we was like, you know, like when you was school and you get the good grade and then you be in the lunchroom, everybody pass around they shit to see who failed more classes.
No.
I felt
Nah.
like
No, I never did that.
I never did that.
I don't know what school you went to, brother.
Yeah,
I'm
what school?
sorry.
What school did
I'm
that?
not like, oh, yo, I feel too, my nigga. We both stupid. No, I'm sorry. No, I didn't go to that
I
school.
went to Fort, son, and that did happen there, son.
I didn't go there, so.
Niggas been like, yeah, yo, I got 6. What was the I got
6 D's.
We ain't getting
What?
letter grades. What school you went to? Pause. You got
Hey.
letter grades. I got numbers. I don't know what school you went to. I got numbers. Pause.
like I got 55s.
Yeah, there you go. That's how more accurate from New York. You got letters, or that was something you and your teacher worked out.
Nah, I got numbers.
His teacher was giving him the D. He's like, yeah, here you go. Because nobody else was getting letters but you, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Yo, I got a D. What the fuck is this?
Nah, but I feel like that was a moment like we was like, yo, who got whatever. But yeah, but I got, you know, I'm like, damn, son. So I just, you know, continue doing what I was doing, and I think we might have to take two more tests to thing. I think the next test I got, I want to say probably like a 70 something.
Okay, that's a
That's
big
good.
jump. That's a big
Yeah.
jump.
That's a big
my
jump.
brother.
But I feel like I feel like I could have done, because like, you know, the crazy thing is like when you study and you don't get the grade, because the same thing with you, like when you study and you don't get a high grade, you do feel like a failure. Like, damn, like I did all this work. Like
That's how I feel.
I got better. Like I see that I have, you know, thing, but I didn't get the grade that I thought I should have got, because like I'm really cracking this motherfucker. No.
Yo,
What you cracking, bro?
What I learned from my experience of like helping my girl or helping any girl that's in like school, you gotta find out your study method that will help you retain the information. Because sometimes people just go and read and they get the information like, oh, I know that, but you have to figure out a way how you're gonna retain information, something that's gonna remand you. Because test taking, people get anxiety and get nervous.
Yeah,
No,
I
but the
get
crazy
I
thing
get
about me
nervous.
is like, yo, once I read, because I'm, like I said, I'm not the reading type.
We could tell.
You know what I'm saying? Once I read, once I sit there and
Yo.
read, like I retain the information crazy. Like, you know, so I'm on the test. I'm like, oh, yep, I'm on the textbook said this, boom. Like I don't get like that feeling in my chest where I'm like, oh God. Like I only get like that when I don't study.
That's why you such a bad texter, because you don't like reading.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know
All
what
right,
I'm
just
saying?
like I just want to put the correlation together. That makes
That makes
sense.
sense. Nah, that's
He don't
facts.
want to read. He'll call you quick.
Yeah, no, I call
Quick.
you know, but texting not me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you know, And of course, like with the final, you take the final and they don't give you the grade. They just give you
I wouldn't know. I didn't go.
Well, yeah. College.
Okay. So
yeah.
You have to. Some of the audience didn't go to college neither, so you have to be more clear when you say things.
Well, you know what? I don't know how it is in every college, but in BMCC,
There we go.
You know, in BMCC, shout out to Cardi B.
You do this all the time, bro.
All the time.
Shameless plug. Like you would have thought they had class together, my nigga.
I think I seen that. Shout out Jim Jones. You know, you know, I think Dame Dash now.
So that's how you dealt with your failure, by buckling down and studying harder. That's what you saying in this in that scenario when you fail.
Yeah. But in BMCC, just real quick, when you took the final, they didn't give you the actual grade. They just gave you the grade that you got overall.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, so I got like a D+ or something like that.
You and Dre get a lot of D, boy.
Yeah. I must have did good enough. Because it was good enough that I didn't have to take it again.
Okay. And you got your associates. So round of applause for that. That's some good shit.
Yeah, shout out.
It don't mean I shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm an electrician, so
so you successful in life. Fuck it, right?
It is what it is.
I don't know. Should I Dre it and be bland? I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, failure is such a thing. You know how you overcome failure. You just have to. I mean, like
That's facts.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Give them nothing
negative.
but
yeah,
something
like,
else.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I just fail again, nigga. Like, I can just come in some fuck shit like that.
Yeah,
But like me personally, I can't like pinpoint a failure moment because some of the shit I probably can't say on mic. But it's like, I don't know. You just, me personally, failure. I think I just try to forget about it and just move on to the next step. Me personally, like I fucked up. Cause I got a quote from a nigga. I know it's not like his quote, but he's the one that said it to me, and that shit just stuck with me. Saying I ain't shouting him out, I don't fuck with him neither. But
That's that shit.
he was like, "Yo, you can't cry over spilt milk. Like the milk already spilled." So that's how I face my failure personally.
Yeah.
Like I think I fucked up this time. I can't dwell on that shit. I gotta just get right the next time or whatever. So anything that I fuck up on, if I fuck up Monday, if I'm back at it Tuesday, I'm gonna just do my best personally and shit like that. So, you know what I mean? It's just like little shit like that. I'm like, it happens. You know what I mean? You can't beat yourself up and and dwell on it or fail again. Like, you know, you might fail again.
You never.
No, it sound like you did it on purpose. Like, yeah, I came to fail, nigga. Like, fuck you. I come to succeed. That shit.
Now you never sat in your failure like, yo, I failed. Like,
Yo, I'm about to cry.
Nah, I try not to, cause like I try to be happy. Like, you feel me? Like you could be your own worst enemy at times. Like,
yeah, definitely.
I
feel
am my
me?
own worst enemy.
So I don't wanna like
Stop it, sabotage.
niggas will sit here and tell themselves why they can't do something without even trying. You feel me? I can't live like I can't live like that. And then like me personally, like niggas who talk like that, I get them away from me. Not you, Dre. You cool for now. We gonna figure this out. But like, you feel me? Like,
I might have to get them away from you.
yo, cause I don't I'm not like no spiritual person per se, but since I got rid of or stopped fucking with like certain niggas, my life been chill, bro. You feel me? So I'm like, if I got uplifting people around me and niggas that's on positive shit gonna happen. But if you got negative shit, you gonna get in fist fights. You gonna have to run from shootout. You gonna be in shit that you don't want to be in. But you know what I mean? That's why I'm just all about energy. Like, yo, you a vibe. I could meet a person and have a full conversation if they're cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm all about energy. That's how I'm like. I'm not gonna sit in. Even if I fuck up, I can't sit in it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna beat myself up. Man, fucking try again, nigga. If I ain't die or break something, if I break something, I might try to get to. But if I don't die, nigga, like, I'm gonna go for it. Nigga, we literally have one life to live. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
I appreciate it. I just feel like, you know, the third time I failed, like, I really went and I was like, nah, this is just ridiculous. And then when I failed the fourth time, I was just like, you know, I cared about it, but I didn't sit in it. Like, I just wanted to, like, let it pass. I'm like, all right, well, it happened. I'm still alive. Like, I try to be really optimistic about it. And I was like, I just got to move. Like, I got to do something. I can't just sit. Because if I sit, I'm going to depress myself.
We got to find you some good weed. I promise
I cannot smoke weed. I wish.
Smoking is going to save you. I promise
I
you.
wish. wish.
Because it's gonna get you out your own. I promise. I'm gonna find
even,
like
street points.
Even my dad try to like.
Nah, I'm gonna find you some chill shit. Nah, I'm gonna look. No, I'm gonna look for like. I'm gonna make sure.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
gonna
I
find some
appreciate
chill
it.
shit. We gonna roll up and we gonna bun it and we gonna do it in a safe environment so you got. Yeah, I mean we can chill because Mill say I don't show up. So whatever the case may be.
No, I was looking for weed last night, son.
Should have called me. But I can share. I got a little weed in the house. I can share. I ain't gonna give you all my weed, but you know what I'm saying. So, but nah, cause I really think like, cause my girl, like seeing her go through school, like I see her bust her ass studying. No, I'll quiz her with the words I could pronounce, cause I ain't the smartest neither. But whatever. So I'll quiz her and she be ping, 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 ping.
Yeah.
And then she'll get the test and she'll get like an 80, and then she's like, I knew that answer, but I second guessed myself.
Yeah.
So sometimes, like I said, you be your own worst enemy. So I'm like, yo, get a vibe, start smoke. I'm telling you, we gonna find something for you. Gonna loosen up your mind. You
I hope so.
Gonna ace that bitch. You heard?
Thank you so much. I appreciate
uplifting. We
it.
here for you. We a family. That's how you supposed to do it. You heard?
We're high vibes.
That's
High
it.
That's probably all you need, son.
No, like how high, like he smoked the was it the president or something like that? And
With Ha Davis?
no, how high the movie.
Oh yeah. Oh no, they smoked their mans first.
Word. They smoked their
They
mans
smoked their mans that died, and he was helping them.
with the test and all that.
Yeah, and then when the white niggas stole their weed and smoked up all of their mans, they tried to find a president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
And Ben Franklin came at the end.
A little off topic, but is that where the Chicago like they smoking on they? That's where that shit came
I
from.
don't think it came from that. I think it came from I
Disrespect.
kill this nigga and I'm grinding him up in your weed. That's all. Weed became more popular, so I guess it's just a thing that's
Like smoking on somebody, I kind of feel like.
You're not. If the nigga's in the ground, you're not smoking on him. He would have to be ashes. But you know, I'm just saying they hype it. I get what you're saying, but I don't think they how high came out. What, early 2000s?
Yeah, but like shit, got a resurgence. People watch movies and shit like that.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? I was listening to the pod that y'all dropped, right? And I'm like, oh shit, I literally just watched About last night. That's the movie I was looking for. Y'all couldn't get the name with Kevin Hart and Michael Ealy. I literally, me and Imma just watched that because I was like, that's the Kevin Hart I love. Like I was a huge Kevin Hart fan. Like I love that dude, no homo. And like movies like that, I was like, damn, when he's like not trying to be funny and he's fucking hilarious. Just being a regular Philly nigga in a moment but living in LA. Like that movie was so good. I hate the story a little bit because I'm like, of course a nigga gonna be upset when he loses his job and his girl making more money than him. Who the fuck gonna be happy about a situation like that? You know what I mean? But I was like, I get it or whatever. But I was saying that I was like, it's crazy because I fake wanted to talk about it because I'm like, movies like that and like how did I meet why did I get married? Sorry. I'm like, it's always the couples that they try to make it look toxic. To me, is the better relationship.
You was talking about that the last time, I think,
when you, About last night, Kevin Hart and Regina Hall, who y'all was talking about, their relationship to me was better than Michael Ealy and his shorty because they knew they was both crazy and they understood each other crazy and they got together. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Instead of Michael Ealy had to switch this, shorty had to switch this, I like this, I don't like that. Like, you're forcing something to fit that don't fit when two people are crazy. But that's not the ones that they highlight for us. Like, now, why did I get married? I forget their name, but Marcus and Tasha, I think the arguing couple.
Oh yeah, yes.
I'm like the only flaw he really had was the second phone. Everything else was accusations. She just accused him of cheating.
Yeah.
He never did nothing but deal with her loud ass mouth and X, Y, Z and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in a sense, yeah, she did.
And she cheated and called gonorrhea or chlamydia. Yeah.
Other than that, he was. When do you think Tyler Perry's wife was a dirtbag? Janet Jackson, Janet Jackson allegedly killed her baby by accident. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, and then, all that other shit. And then we saw what happened to Jill Scott. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going up here to save my marriage. But whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's like shit like that or whatever the case may be.
Yo, question, like, Tyler Perry. Was y'all ever Tyler Perry fans?
Yes,
I want to say when he was just doing plays, but then after that, I kind of.
His first couple of plays, he had a couple of movies. Yeah. The plays the people did was rocking with the plays.
Really
people was rocking with the plays. The first couple of movies and like House of Pain, I was fucking with.
Didn't he do the girls?
The show,
the girls.
The movie. No, I'm talking about Tyler Perry movies. Are you talking about those type of Tyler Perry movies? I'm talking about Medea movies. Medea movies was cool.
No, I'm talking about just Tyler Perry in general. Like anything. Like I remember in the beginning, like anything that had Tyler Perry stamp on it, people will be lined up outside the movie theater.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, were y'all ever in that?
Nah, I was there for Medea.
Medea,
Medea, Medea. Some of the Medea movies I was fucking with. But, like, I get what you're saying, because Daddy's Little Girls with Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Trash.
Oh, yeah.
Trash.
What? That was...
Trash. The acting is horrible. The acting in that movie is garbage. We're not doing that.
I can't even talk about it because, you know, if I thought it was good when I watched it, but, like, to rewatch it over that I watched when I was...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Watch it now. The acting is horrible. That's what I'm basing on. The acting is horrible.
Oh, I see what you mean.
The acting is real horrible. Like, even, like, the gangster was, like, it was just weird shit. Like,
but I felt like in the early 2000s, early 2000s, a lot of the gang shit was.
But that's because I'm like, but coming from a black man, sometimes it hurts you when it comes from a black man and they paint the inner city such a weird light. You're supposed to know more technically. Yeah. You have the resources to actually get in instead of people to, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't got to be on it, but you could sign them up, teach them. Because Tyler Perry gave a lot of opportunities. Like the same lady I was talking about, Tasha Smith or whatever, she said he saved her life by giving her all of these roles and and shit like that. You feel me? So I respect that. But yeah, some of his movies, I ain't gonna front. Alex Cross was it wasn't a great movie. Alex Cross was I ain't gonna front. But Tyler Perry was like an action hero.
I didn't see that one.
I seen that shit. That shit was in it for me.
To me, it wasn't like, but it was it wasn't Bad Boys or nothing like that. But it was cool.
But kind of to double back just on the game. That's why I got to give it up to the Bel-Air show, because like I feel like they got real Philly niggas.
But they
like,
fucked up at the end, bro.
I'm just talking about just acting. I'm not talking about like plot and whatever. Yeah. But I'm just talking about like acting and getting like real characters
Shout
to
out
play.
Coco Jones.
Who?
Coco Jones.
Oh yeah, she's beautiful, and she knows how to sing.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I be on Instagram.
Hillary, boy. Oh god.
So beautiful.
And she got a skull on her face, right? That's
what?
She got a skull on her face?
I don't think so.
I can't remember. I think she does. That's Hillary, the girl that plays Hillary. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying she has a.
I think she does.
She's just beautiful.
Yeah, that dark skin.
I be on her Instagram too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, where she got Instagram? Yo, send me that.
Dude, she has Instagram. Yo, where the fuck you live under a rock? Dude, she has Instagram. All right. So with that being said, right, I got a question for the floor, right? It is 2022, and to me personally, it's one word and another one's an acronym technically that I feel like is used a lot by our people. Black, white, orange, green. Everybody use these fucking words.
The N word.
Huh?
No, keep going.
The first word is, we're gonna go one by one to make it less whatever. The first word to me is toxic, right? Toxic is very, very overused in my opinion. And when you ask people what it means, they can't really tell you like a meaning. Not saying I need like a meaning, because I think it's a made up word, because toxic is like shit you can't put in your mouth, toxins, whatever.
Right.
But now they use it for everything, and I feel like it's so overused. Do you agree, disagree? How do you feel about the word toxic?
Yeah, I think it's overused. I think it's overused because I think everything is toxic. Toxic is like, it's a scapegoat word. Like, you in a relationship, it ain't working out.
It's toxic.
Label it toxic, and now you can't really fuck with it no more. Like, yeah, I was in a toxic relationship. Like, what happened? Shorty would be like, he just didn't want to take the garbage out. He was so toxic. Like,
no, I don't think that's how it works.
It's a trigger word.
That's how I be hearing it. But how do you feel?
I don't think. I feel like in the beginning people would say, I think it's definitely overused. I agree with you, but I also feel like it replaced the word bad. Like, I was in a bad relationship, so they will say, "Oh, I was in a toxic relationship." What I don't like is they kind of moved these words into like in a different sector. Like, I'll give you an example. They use toxic masculinity. That's a big thing now.
Yeah.
You know, me personally, I do believe like there is toxic masculinity, but I wouldn't call it that. I would just call it like terrible character or something like that. But don't worry, in a couple of years they're gonna come with a new word.
Word.
How do you feel, Dre?
I mean, the whole toxic masculinity.
No, toxic.
Toxic, bro.
Toxic?
Don't get lost. Just the word toxic.
It's just, I just feel like it's a trigger word. That's it. It's a trigger word.
Give us more. Just
The moment I say toxic, like, you just stay away from it. That's it.
Nah. What about if somebody came up to you and said, "Yo, you toxic"? Like, would it trigger you?
No, I'd be like, yeah, I am toxic. Stay away from me.
Sky. I think it would trigger me though if somebody were to come up to me and tell me I'm toxic.
I feel like it.
But they might give you points.
I feel like it's overused because when I was running around in these streets, I was never called toxic. I was just called ain't shit.
That's what I'm saying. It replaces.
I'm like,
Oh shit.
I'm like, I'm not gonna put the years out there, but you know, I had my span of doing me or whatever, and I never once got called toxic. I never once got called toxic. The word just
Right.
It felt like the word been around forever, but I feel like people just like, oh, this toxic, this toxic. And people try to like.
So you saying these calling you ain't shit?
Yeah, I'd rather be ain't shit.
Than toxic? I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like it has
I'd rather be
a
toxic.
softer undertone than toxic.
All right, so with that being said, so what does toxic mean? At least I know what ain't shit mean.
I'd rather be called toxic because at least I have like wiggle room.
For what?
Cause you ain't shit, you just ain't shit.
Yeah.
Nah,
Be like,
but toxic.
You ain't
toxic,
shit, you
nah.
and they just give you a list of everything.
You got you. Think
not-
about it. He
no,
just
no,
said
not-
right. You get called toxic for not taking out the garbage. I ain't gonna get called ain't shit for not taking out the garbage.
Exactly.
I
That's
rather
what.
But toxic,
that's
you
the
have
same thing,
wiggle room. You could be like, yo,
Nah, you don't have wiggle room with toxic.
Let me explain why I'm toxic.
I'm listening.
At least you have that. When you ain't shit, nobody trying to.
Why I
hear
can't
it.
explain why I ain't shit?
You can't explain why
Yes,
you
you
ain't
can.
shit.
'Cause you ain't shit.
It's universal.
No. What if
It's
I
a
got
universal
What if
word.
I got mommy issues? What if I got daddy issues? I can explain why I ain't shit. This the same shit they use for toxic though. Oh, I didn't grow up getting hugged, so I'm toxic. What?
You be like,
Damn, it make you seem like you're like a bad apple.
That's what I'm saying. Toxic
Like
is just.
if you say, yo, this person is toxic, it's like a bad apple. Like you wouldn't consume a bad apple.
yeah. But the thing about it, it's like Adam and Eve though. If you consider toxic, Eve still ate the apple.
So did Adam.
I'm confused. Who's the toxic one?
Well,
Eve is the toxic one.
Where I was going with the story, I was like, the apple was toxic,
Okay.
but Eve still ate it. So it's like you call me toxic, but you still want to fuck with me though. Like,
Okay, that was not a bad little turnaround.
Oh, okay, I see
get
what
it.
you
That's not a
mean.
bad little.
but you try to make it, you try to spin it like to Adam ate it too. I'm like, damn, he did.
He did.
Cause he wanted some pussy.
Yeah.
I'm assuming so. That's what most niggas follow women because they want pussy.
Yeah.
So
Damn, you make it sound like that's all they got to offer.
no, that's all y'all want. That's two different things. Don't try to spin it on the women. No.
No.
I know what women will have to offer. That's crazy.
Oh God.
I'm the apple.
Only
though.
vagina.
I'll be the apple. At least they still spin back.
You said you're the apple.
I'll just be the apple. At least Shorty will spin.
So when they
So you
eat you
okay?
and you're finished, what you do next?
What?
When they eat you and they throw the seed out, what you do next?
Finish him.
I just grow more toxic.
So are you comfortable with being called toxic?
I'll be considered toxic instead of be considered ain't shit.
All right, so Dre already said he's toxic. Erica, would you consider yourself toxic?
No.
And Mills, you are on the fence.
No, I'm toxic if ain't shit is near.
Available? Oh, okay.
I'd rather take it ain't shit.
I'd rather be
than
ain't shit. Because at least ain't shit, like you said, all right, so to even not shut down, but to argue your point, right, real quick. You saying toxic has a wide range, you don't know what you're getting, da-da-da. At least ain't shit is direct. So if you choose to still fuck with me, you know what you're getting. With toxic, it's a mystery box or Pandora box. That's what you're saying. I'm taking your words.
I just feel like if the apple wasn't shit, I kind of feel like Eve probably wouldn't have ate the apple.
But would you know if the apple ain't shit before or after you ate it? How would you have to
taste the apple.
taste the
Yeah.
apple
You
to
gonna be
know?
toxic.
Because
'Cause
it's
I don't
toxic,
think-
quote unquote. You don't know it's toxic until you dive in, right?
I don't think Eve knew that the apple was toxic.
No. She knew.
No, she.
She was told. Adam was
Okay.
told, and they still ate it.
No, they said don't eat from the Garden of Eden.
taking it too-
That's it.
we didn't-
God
too-
didn't
hold
say
on,
the
wait,
apple
wait,
was
Taking it too
toxic,
little.
and God didn't say the apple was bad.
Wait.
But yeah.
You go too deep?
So,
Yes.
I took it a whole nother level.
but yeah. So, Jamil rather be called toxic than ain't shit.
Yeah.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, being labeled ain't shit in my idea is like, organic and not organic. You understand what I'm saying? Like the organic, you kind of know what you're getting. Like, oh, this is X, Y, and Z. The non-organic, you don't know what they mixed in it. That's the toxic shit. I'm taking it from Jamil words because you don't know what you're getting in the. You feel what I'm saying? So the ain't shit is like organic. Like, yo, we know this nigga ain't gonna be shit
But like toxic is like forced on you though, because
because it's fake word.
That's not a. It's a real
It's a
word.
fake. No, it's a real
No, I'm
word
just
in the
saying,
English
like-
language, but for what it's used is fake. I don't even consider that ebonics.
I feel like when people use the word toxic and you're labeling somebody that way, I honestly feel like you can't recover from that. Like toxic, that's it. You can't get any worse than that. That's it.
But it is because the way the word so say for instance, not right. I meet a female, whatever. We have a conversation. I explain to her what the situation is. We can't have no relationship. We got relations though, or whatever. X, Y, and Z. Say I fuck her like 5 times, whatever the case may be, and then the 6th time she wanna fuck me and I say no, right? And then the 7th time I wanna fuck her and she says yes. She will label me toxic, but is that toxic if you know what you signed up for?
I wouldn't call that toxic.
But I'm saying this is what get called toxic.
But then people just throw it around then.
Now you just throwing it around.
Yeah, like I feel like because I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't use toxic in that scenario.
I just say that's control, but
yeah.
Why would you say that's control? I'm interested. Why would you say that's control?
Because you said no, right? You told her no, like nah. And then she spin back around. You spin back around, and it was a yes.
Yeah. So how's that control? She just
continue.
You running the shot. You running the shot. You calling.
But then when she wants it, she's like.
It was only one time. I'm just saying we don't know what the other 4 or 5 times was. I'm just saying that was a one-time thing, just to add a little thing. I'm not saying in a
throw
sense
a little
of like,
spice in there.
Oh yeah, just to show how people use the word in some sense. That's all. Like how people use the toxic word. They find like anything that comes. How I see it, anything that comes to displeasure to you, the person will label you toxic. Wait, before I go, anybody else have anything else to say about toxic? I don't want to cut nobody short.
Well, I just wanted to say that I feel like when I think of toxic, especially in relationships, I think of like domestic violence or like to the point where there's just no common ground being reached in a relationship. But if I hear like ain't shit, like this person ain't shit, it's just like person just got bad.
Just one question off of that. So what if he was like a habitual cheater?
Then that's toxic.
Okay, I just wanted to see if it's only if you only had to beat up. No, I just wanted to see if you only had to beat up to be toxic.
Yeah, if he's a habitual cheater, you got to think about the aftermath. Like, what is it that he's doing after? Like, he's telling her like, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change.
Oh, I thought you were saying like,
how do you believe that shit? And you go, that's a toxic ass relationship.
Now I don't want to be toxic.
I thought you meant if he was wearing condoms with the other women, but okay, sorry, my mind went elsewhere. I was like, I thought you was like making sure he's wearing condoms with the other women.
There is levels to it.
What if niggas use no gloves?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then that's toxic. Like, that's if you want to cheat and use no glove, that's crazy. You can't bring an STD home, bro.
It's still
no babies, no STD. You said what?
Still ain't shit.
Still ain't shit. You still like was up in them guts, so it's still like bad.
I feel like if you're aware of the bad things that you're doing and you continue to do it, that's toxic.
That's a fact. Whether it's gloves or no gloves.
That's
so the next word, right? This is not a word. This is more of an acronym, right? So
I don't know why I feel like that shit went over my head, but I'm gonna lie.
You said it. What you mean went over your head? You said it. You threw it. You threw the bomb and it went over your head. You was the shooter. That's okay. My fault. You're not the shooter. No recalls. My bad. You're not the shooter. But just let you know you had the gun in that scenario just now. But
did I shoot straight?
Yes, you did. You hit the target like bing bong. So. Alright, so with that saying now, the next one is the acronym GOAT. Greatest of all time. This is what GOAT means. This is what I was taught. This is what LL Cool J said back in the day. This is what a GOAT. It was the GOAT was the greatest of all time. Mm-hmm. Now we have every remix that you could think of when it comes to GOAT. Because they make it generational, they make it age, they make it personal. Like, fuck it, I'm just the GOAT today. Like, it's an overused acronym that I guess is losing its meaning in a sense because it's overused too much. This is my personal opinion. I'm not attacking nobody or whatever the case may be. So, like with that being said, right? We know what the acronym means, but what does actually GOAT means to like? What do you think GOAT means to you personally?
I mean, I don't want to be Dre, but greatest of all times is what it means.
Nah, but I get that in a sense now. So can it be like?
I'm mad annoying.
It's like can it be multiple GOATs then? Is that a better question to make you?
Nah.
Or you mean like greatest of a short period of time?
I don't because this is how they use it. They call people a GOAT after like 2 weeks. Like I don't.
That's
like,
so true.
It's used so much to the point like.
Yo, honestly, if I'm called a GOAT, I'm taking it, son. I ain't gonna give it back. Like somebody be like, yo, you the GOAT, son. Be like, you right. I am the GOAT.
But at this point, what would it mean?
I think it's somebody. I think you only. I ain't even gonna say you only, but I feel like you the GOAT if more than 5 people say you the GOAT.
That's not with the internet. With the internet, that mean it's multiple goats. If that's the case, that's the point. That's what point we try to make. Based on the internet, I could probably right now, without thinking hard, I probably could run down like 5 names that people call a GOAT.
What's a baby GOAT? What they call a baby GOAT?
Bogo.
No,
For real?
no. I think a baby GOAT is
A veal?
Was it the kid? Was it what?
A kid?
No, Vils. I think Vils is deer.
No,
It's
that
not a
was
kid, right?
Baby deer.
no. Is it baby? No, Vils is baby name.
Where you going though?
I don't know,
No, I'm saying like you got the GOAT, and you probably like if you're not really a GOAT, you're a baby GOAT.
but I don't know.
But that's a real GOAT. We're talking about the acronym GOAT. I don't think the acronym GOAT had kids, so I don't know if they have a baby.
But I feel like the mascot of like the GOAT is the GOAT.
All right, so I'm gonna just throw it out there because so boom, so who? I'm going to them 2 first because you shut up. So
No, go to Dre.
who?
'Cause
Alright, I'm gonna like genres. All right, whatever. So musically or rap wise, let's do it like that. Rap wise, who would you consider your GOAT?
For me?
Yeah, personally, it's only your opinion.
I can't.
See?
Yeah, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Go ahead.
Wait. Before
Get
I
your shit
answer
off.
this question,
Uh-huh.
right? When you talk about GOAT, you got to be very specific.
This I said your GOAT. I'm not.
Nah, not only if you're saying rap, there's mad different rappers.
No, but it's how many people do you think is the greatest of all time?
Okay, so when it comes to gangster rap specifically,
See,
and bars,
who the
I'ma
fuck are
say
you scared?
Jay-Z.
Who are you scared of? I'm so confused. Who are you scared of?
Nah, because I gotta be specific. Because
This is-
there are other goats and other things.
But you literally just said it. The GOAT was one person. Did y'all hear when he said that before? When I
But
first
that's-
started
Yeah,
talking
he
about
did.
it, and now he's contradicting what he's saying right
'cause
now.
you ain't let me finish. I said because yes, there are multiple goats. I ain't gonna lie. There can't just be one goat.
You sure?
That's what you let off with saying is one GOAT.
It's one, but it has to be specific.
Yo, just answer the question,
Yeah,
my nigga.
I answered. I said Jay-Z when it comes to specifically
That's what I'm saying.
gangster
That's
rap.
not answering the question.
Jay-Z.
So,
You
alright,
say
so
gangster rap?
Gangster rap.
So you don't think GOAT is overused then? By your perspective, GOAT is not overused because you feel there's multiple
overused.
GOATs.
It's overused because they don't specify it.
So Jay-Z.
Like how
hold
they
on,
do.
hold on.
They do
Hold on,
exactly
hold on,
what you
Let me give an
do.
example. Let me
But
give
you
an
just said-
example.
you just said-
Let me
you
give
said
it. Let me
gangster
give
rap
an
is Jay-Z.
example.
Listen,
Let
let
me
him
give
finish.
an
Let him finish.
example.
Go ahead.
For example, you watch ball, right?
Yes.
You always hear the LeBron is the GOAT. What about Jordan?
No, you know it.
But-
Because it's two different eras,
It
though.
depends on it depends on who you hear talking. Because still to this day, people will say Michael Jordan's the GOAT.
Exactly, but my thing is Michael Jordan is a GOAT for specific things,
I just
and I
want you
think
to
LeBron
clarify-
is a GOAT for specific things. Just like I think if you're talking about the best shooter,
I just want you to
See,
clarify.
but that's not being the
That's
best
the GOAT
shooter.
fact.
Being the best shooter doesn't make you the greatest of all time.
no, greatest of all time for shooting.
No, see, that's not the GOAT then. That's not the GOAT. The GOAT is greatest of all time. It's no, it's G.O.A.T. That's it. You
Oh,
get what
yeah,
I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And this is why
I'm fucked up.
I'm assuming that this shit get overused because it's a PC culture. Because those are all PC answers. You understand? Like you trying not to piss nobody off. Like those, I'm guessing it's overused because everybody wants to be.
The GOAT.
Can you clarify if gangster rap Jay-Z?
I did it for the audience. Okay,
Gangster
I don't
rap
get it.
Jay-Z.
gangster rap.
So Jay-Z not the GOAT in anything else, just gangster rap?
Nah, I'm gonna specify it.
Gangster rap.
I don't want to go outside of that because there's other people I fuck with.
Gangster
But
rap.
That I
doesn't-
think
so. You
are
think
GOATs
so?
in
so
their own shit.
So you think so? It's other rappers that you fuck with that you feel is better than Jay-Z.
When it comes to certain shit, hell yeah.
No.
You say gangster rap.
Gangster rap.
No. I was that's gangster rap.
I'm getting confused over here.
I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah, confused.
Everybody
So-
rap like Jay.
Erica, instead of making it so hard because he almost burned his bread, name a person if you can that you would consider a GOAT. Anything that you would.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't use that term. Like when I think of Mary J. Blige, I'll think of like Queen of R&B. So I me personally, I don't use that term. But then when you're on Instagram, you always see like the same person talking about, oh, such and such is a GOAT, no cap, and they put the blue cap on.
Straight cap.
Like, I kid you not, it's the same person all the time. And I question that shit. Like, you say this to every person. Like, every person at like whatever social media outlet is posting. But I don't know. I personally don't use the word GOAT.
See,
it's very confusing.
King and queen is better because you can have multiple kings and queens. You know what I'm saying? That's a thing. Like, but if you're gonna use you making a face like that, sir. So you have different kingdoms. So you can have a king and queen per kingdom or whatever.
Right.
That's different than calling somebody the greatest of all time. Think about
Can it change?
What?
The GOAT? Can it change?
I didn't make
it. You know what's crazy?
I'm just asking. I don't know.
Allegedly, they said LL Cool J. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Somebody said LL Cool J. I gotta do more research. But they said LL Cool J is the first like rapper to say that.
What?
Yeah, that's
but
what
it was
said.
his term.
Yeah,
his album, The GOAT.
Yeah, so like what I'm saying, he was the first.
He was
rapper.
the first GOAT.
He called himself the first, and when he said it in sense, I can't say it because I'm younger. My greatest all time is Jay-Z. Is no subgenre that Jay-Z is the best rapper ever. To me personally, that's just the GOAT. So
what I could say about the LL Cool J, but I think the GOAT was his 10th album, and at the time he was the first rapper to have 10 albums. I don't quote me on it, but I feel like
he was that nigga. When you hear his stories, he was that nigga in the '80s. So I get it.
Yeah. So I give that to LL Cool J, but I would say Jay is a GOAT, not just gangster rap.
General, because he doesn't only do gangster rap. Cause that's a horrible. Like what the fuck?
I had to commercialize that
because he do like you really listen to Jay.
Hard Knock Life. You got fucking New York. Like you got Empire State. Like you have like so many records that he has. So many non-gangster rap records that
you
go.
Otis.
Like you got so many non-gangster.
But there's other rappers out there. I can't just give Jay-Z the GOAT. I cannot do that.
You said other rappers out there. Isn't that
like there's other rappers that I fuck with? Like I go to specifically.
Who owns your opinion that you can't say something on your own? I'm confused.
All right, well, that is my opinion.
Then who better than Jay?
Oh my God, Jay, you're really confusing me. Like stick somewhere.
No, because
like a stick there.
I can't just give Jay-Z the GOAT. I can't do that.
Then who's the GOAT?
Who's the greatest of all time?
Jay-Z is the greatest of all time for his shit.
So
to be specific, when it comes to I'll say his first 5 albums, that tonality, that's him. I fuck with Jay-Z for that. He's a GOAT for that. Because I feel like his first 5 albums was basically the same. That's just me personally.
I have a question.
Right? If we, go ahead.
No, go ahead, finish. But we ain't done our ask.
That's why I said that. Now, when I say that there's other artists that I fuck with that I go to for certain shit, there's other artists I go to for certain shit. That make them.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Then they go for me. Then
you can't. What's fucking up your statement is right. To be the greatest of all time, you can't necessarily have flaws. That don't make sense to me. You understand what I'm saying? You're flooring people. Oh, he's not good at this. He's not good at that. How the fuck is he a great? You get what I'm saying? It's not. It's no holes. To me personally, there's no holes in Jay-Z's game. Personally, there's no holes in his rap game. Personally, that's why I say he's the GOAT. If you're looking for holes in somebody, how are you the greatest?
Okay, so you saying
if you have holes, if that makes sense.
Okay, so you're saying Jay-Z, like for example, I like bars, right? I like wittiness, right? So you're saying Jay-Z is the wittiest, and he has the
you're
best
taking
bars.
It wrong. He's
witty. Overall,
he's the greatest. He has no flaws in his game. He's witty. He got punches. He can make songs. So,
okay, now you're right.
So that's what I mean.
Okay, and I understand
so you don't think Jay-Z witty?
No, I never said that. He is witty. But what I'm saying, punches, for example, I don't go to Jay-Z for punches.
All right, but you're missing the point. The overall package, he has it all. If you're going to a rapper just for punches, how is he a GOAT if he can't make songs? You get what I'm saying? If you could punch and can't make songs, you can't be a GOAT. That don't make sense to me. If you can't do X, Y, and Z, how can you? Like LeBron James personally is the best basketball player I ever saw in my own 2 lives.
Who's my punchline rapper?
Yeah,
Jada.
And Jada.
But Jada's a fucking dope rapper overall. He's not just a puncher.
Yeah, but that's what, like I said, I go to certain people for certain things.
But I'm saying it like you said it in the sense like he has a flaw. I thought you said it in the sense like he didn't have. Jada has the same shit.
No. I'm not
but
saying.
Jada said he's
I'm not
top
saying
5
that,
dead or alive.
Yeah.
Dead or alive. That's off one LP.
And somebody said that too. They was like, that's one of the shits that niggas don't argue that much. You don't see him in niggas top 5 per se, but nobody argues that.
What, Jada?
Yeah, nobody argues that.
Because of that line. Like
you have to respect it.
No, that's not true.
no,
you
because
can say you somebody and niggas be like you're trash. Let's not do that.
no, but if you say like, yo, I'm top 5,
Dead or
so
alive.
it's like you could be anywhere on top 5, dead
No,
or
but
alive, and
If
it's
you're
like
trash, they're gonna be like you're not top 5. So you're telling if Soulja Boy come out and say he top 5,
That's a lie.
you get what I'm saying? You say it because he said it. Now if Bow Wow come out and say he's top 5, not to just shit on Soulja Boy, not shit on nobody, but I'm saying if you hear a nigga come out and say they're top 5 and they don't live up to it.
No, what I'm saying is with Jada, it's like it gives room because he's not saying that he's the best. Like,
But he lived up. Regardless, he lived up to being. That's what I'm saying. So you can't just say you said that because he said it, but he lived.
No, he lives up to it. But what I'm saying is,
So-
but my argument is, when you say, because like saying you the GOAT, it's like, yo, there's only number 1. Like I'm that nigga forever. Like I'm always number 1.
I can't.
But then when you say I'm top 5, then it's like, well, it's 5 spots. So you know what I'm saying?
I see where you going.
There's a little bit more wiggle room.
But I
My
hear
name is
that. But I hear
Wiggle
that.
Room.
But if you say it and you're whack, niggas not gonna respect that. I'm saying nobody fought him on saying he's top 5.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta have at least 5 people with the same, you know.
No, it's not about. It's more than 5 people. Jada been in the
just saying.
game for
No,
a
I'm
long
just-
fucking time.
No, I'm just
But let
saying
me
5
say
people.
this. He said top 5, like top, and then 5.
Yeah.
So he's still saying he's number 1 though, right?
No, he said he's top 5 dead or alive. What you mean? He just said he's top 5 dead or alive.
Yeah, I might be like a top 100.
Just like I go to listen to Nas for certain shit.
But that is.
But now, but see, this is the problem with that ghost shit.
What you're missing, right? I think you're confusing great with great is. I think that's what you're confusing. Just because somebody's great doesn't take away from their greatness, but the great is not the same. I think that's what you're taking away because you're looking at what people are great at. You understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but the way you just did that was like an OD shuffle. Like you just went great, but great is. And I'm like,
greatness, like, but I'm saying, like, because you saying you go to X, Y, and Z for this. So you would say Nas is the GOAT of what then? Because Nas and Jay-Z makes the same type of music.
Well, I go to Nas for specific things. I go to Nas for like his upliftment tracks.
But you're confused. I think you're confusing GOAT with your preference.
Yeah, but Jay-Z
You think so?
Yeah, because what you like personally, I understand that. But if you're breaking down something or whatever the case may be, like it should be some type of measurements there.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why for me I went really specific.
I would actually debunk that because I don't think you listen to Nas. Because like a lot of niggas be talking about.
I go to Nas for specific things. I never said I listen to Nas.
You know,
I said
I don't think you never go to Nas.
Specific things.
Because I listen to Nas, and the funny thing is like you be in the car and bumping Nas. I don't be seeing you bumping, son.
Nah,
so I'm just like
I be there like this.
Exactly, fall asleep. So
I go to Nas for specific things.
Niggas always want to bring Nas up whenever you say Jay, like no Nas. I'm like,
but
niggas don't really listen to Nas though.
I ain't gonna front them King Disease. I'm not gonna.
That's a really great
I'm
album.
on record saying I was not a Nas fan because him and Ho was beefing. I am on record. Anybody that knows me, I did not listen to Nas at all because he was beefing with Ho. I did not listen to him. I'm not gonna sit here in front.
A lot of niggas.
When they made up, I started listening. I'm not gonna cap. I'm not even gonna cap. I started listening, or whatever the case may be. I listen. Like you know the hit records, you know, but like the King Disease 1 and 2 are very good albums.
So you never listen to
Ether?
I listen to Ether, but
no.
What about Stillmatic?
No.
Damn.
I'm not gonna sit here in front. Like I'm a Brooklyn nigga too. He from Queens. Nah, it's just
It's right there.
no. What? You're not a real Brooklyn nigga. We don't talk like that. We don't talk like that. That's crazy. You lose points for that. We don't talk like that. Everything is right there.
You know what it is?
Everything is
You know
Brooklyn
what it
basement.
is? He got a car now. That's what it is.
Everything is Brooklyn basement.
He's not scooting anymore. He's driving
I
the
scoot
car.
to Queens though.
No, I'm a Brooklyn. All right, so
Nah, I'm just tired of niggas that be like, yo, Nas, and they're like, do you even listen to Nas? Name one of his albums. Name at least 3 of his albums. Niggas can't even do that much.
They don't give him credit. He the first one to get Fabio to rap. He the first one to get Fabio to rap on that shit. Spicy, but whatever. So we gonna.
But what I'll give Nas is that if you want to talk history shit, like Nas did come out in '93, so you know what I'm saying. If you listen to Illmatic, you'll understand. Like
he gonna be the next hip hop billionaire too. I was telling somebody that the other day. I think he gonna be the next one to crack $1 billion. But we're gonna end this on like a lighter note. It's kind of funny. So I was listening to Joe Budden podcast, and they was making fun of Ice because he can't wear certain pieces of clothing when he's not with his girlfriend.
Or gray? That's what.
Yeah, he can't wear solid gray sweatpants without his girlfriend or whatever. So that made me think of like my relationship. Like I'm not allowed to wear like if my pants is too fitted, I can't leave the crib. Like if it show too much print, I'm not allowed to leave the crib without my girl. I'm not allowed to have another woman braid my hair unless approved by her.
Wow.
She's not allowed to wear thongs to work no more. I okay certain things. I'm not that crazy when it comes to the outfits like that or whatever the case may be. But the thong, I ain't see the point of that. So with that being said, if you're in a relationship and want to share whatever, do you have like rules in your relationship? I felt rules was too bland, but yeah, do you have like rules or like stipulations or agreements? That sounds way safer and nicer. Do y'all have like agreements in your relationship that y'all both have to live up to? Don't all rush. Even if you dating somebody, I don't know, like, cause Dre's single, so we gonna get some bullshit answer anyway. So
you gonna get a toxic answer.
Oh, whatever you. So we gonna clear the ISO out. So Dre, you go first. We're gonna give you hypothetically, if you was in a relationship, would you have any type of agreements with your lady?
Yeah.
What would be? Give us examples.
For example, dress code. She can't wear no pants. She gotta wear like the full dress. Like you know the Muslim girls, how they dress?
Yes.
She gotta be like that. Yeah.
So you want a Muslim woman?
This nigga lying.
So you don't want a Muslim woman. Then you don't want a woman that's gonna dress like that. So yo, Mills, what the fuck you gonna do?
Cause this nigga be
what are you gonna do?
Cause he not even looking at a shorty that's wearing a full.
I know that, but you gotta. I don't know. Listen, let me finish.
Let me get my shit off. No cap. Okay, yeah, I do look at shorties that, be dressed.
You just was talking about some Spanish mom. I knew she wasn't dressed in no Muslim getup. I know she wasn't.
Bodysuit.
We talking about a relationship. If I'm in a relationship,
that's bullshit. I'm calling cap. I'm calling cap.
If you catch a shorty,
if you catching her for how attractive she is, you're not gonna hide that. That's crazy. That's
how you turn this shorty? She
ain't nobody said I'm turning. Ain't nobody said I'm turning. Those are my requirements.
That's why he's single.
No, Dre? Have you been looking for females that dress that way?
Unfortunately, they're not really out there like that.
What?
No.
I see females dressed like that all the time. Where the fuck you be at? I see them all the time
from different races.
Dozens. I see them. They out here.
Nah, I'm very specific. You know what I'm saying?
How specific?
Jew. I see a bunch of Jew women too.
Specifications.
All right, so for anybody that's out there, you gotta be black.
Okay.
Right? You gotta.
I've seen a lot of those.
Okay, wait. You can't be out here with the tight pants.
No, they're gonna be wearing that outfit, so you don't gotta tailor that. You don't gotta tailor that. You just said they gotta wear the outfit.
So they gotta have they have to have the full dress. They can't be showing cleavage either.
So wait, you keep talking about how you want somebody that dresses like a Muslim woman who has like a hijab, right? But I
never said hijab. No, but she should wrap her head though.
But that's the thing. I think you need to be very specific as to how you would want your woman to dress instead of just saying like a Muslim woman, because we're gonna automatically think she's gonna have a hijab on her head and a whole outfit and hiding her. And I wouldn't say hiding, but she can show not showing her face.
But
I want to be respectful to my Muslim community.
And she needs to have a fully clothed dress.
All right, copy. Right. So no, we're not gonna spend no more time on that bullshit. We're not spending no more time on that bullshit. No, please.
That's my requirement for this toxic relationship.
Yo, if you see Dre in the street with a shorty that is not
fully fucking dressed like that, please
pull his card.
No, throw tomatoes at this nigga.
Pull his card.
Dating is a practice for a relationship.
No cap.
So I don't know who the fuck he been. Yo, Dre, we gotta have a conversation. I'm so confused. I don't think you know who the fuck you are. So E, what would be some type of requirements you would give your spouse or your partner, your man? I don't know what word will, because I hate when my girls say partner. I'm like, we're not gay. Like, what the fuck? I feel like partners for gay people. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, dress wise, I don't think I have a problem with him like wearing anything. I really don't care.
Okay. That's mature, you.
I never heard of that before. Like men like not.
I think it's more so because the skinny jean era. So a lot more.
Oh my god! But I love my man in skinny jeans.
You feel me? So yeah, it's one thing that like my girl, like not saying I'm a dirtbag or nothing like that, but like you don't want to go out there and entice a woman. She see your dick. You know what I mean?
But then that's like females too. Like we can't wear certain things.
Yeah, I know. That's the point. No, that's the point of this whole conversation.
Wow.
That they can't wear certain shit.
I never had like in my dating life. Like I've never had a partner tell me you can't wear that.
Oh.
And it's funny, like, one of their moms pulled me aside like years ago, and she was like, "Your boyfriend let you go outside like that?" I was like, "Yeah, he likes when I dress like this."
Yeah, but you're with him, or
But
you was with him?
no, even when I'm not, when I
My
wasn't
thing
with the
is when you're
person,
by
that was fine.
When you by yourself now, we got rules and regulations.
No, I never
I'm
had
cool.
that before.
Cool with that. If I'm a respect this. I like my person. I'm a respect what she asked. So
Yeah.
vice versa.
I mean, but if, don't get me wrong now, like if my partner was to tell me like, "Hey, I don't like when you wear this," or, you know, "Do you mind not wearing this when you by yourself?" Or if you could just wear it with me, I'm okay with that. But we never had those type of discussions before.
Okay. Yo.
So
So M.I.L.L.X. What's up? Oh, my fault. Sorry. So
the alphabet.
my fault, gang. So how about yourself?
You know, yeah, when we not around each other, I don't know. Even when you around, even if I'm around my shorty, I feel like nothing too revealing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too revealing. You know, I like to have a peaceful day.
So she can't wear no see-through shit to the club?
See-through. Damn, we gonna be a long night, nigga.
You look like a fish with see-through shit.
Oh no, I'm cool with that. I've been there.
You had a shorty that wears see-through shit?
Was it a bodysuit?
One was like leggings, and the other one was like a bodysuit, like the onesie that women wear. Yeah, two different occasions, maybe three. If I'm there, I don't care. But sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now there's one shorty, she would wear like crazy shit that made me uncomfortable. Now you never had a shorty that wear shit that was like it was sexy as shit.
Oh no.
But it had you just uncomfortable. Like
How does that make a man uncomfortable?
Nah, my ex had these ugly ass shoes. They made me uncomfortable, so I get it.
No, that's different.
I get it.
But
Them
that's
shoes is
different. They
fucking
were ugly, but like, how does like?
Shoes made me uncomfortable as shit.
Well, can I ask you a question? How does that make you uncomfortable?
oh, cause I'm comfortable. So I'm like, yo, I might have to fight somebody.
Oh, okay, I get it.
like that.
I get that. That's what I was saying.
Paranoia.
Yeah.
Like, yo, your shit is up. Your antennas is up.
Yeah. Nobody never try to holler at your shorty while you was right there?
Through the years, yeah. One time I was walking. Ex-girlfriend. We walk it. I'm telling you 2 different occasions. One time we walking down Utica Avenue. You know Utica's like uphill or downhill. We walking up, so it's uphill, whatever. So we walking, we talking, right? Some nigga just walks and tries to hug my girl, right? She ducks the nigga, right? The nigga keep walking. I'm like, who the fuck is that? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck? So now next time we on her block and we leaving and we crossing the street and this car tries to hit us, right? But
that sound like my uncle.
The car tries to hit us, but the nigga knew her. He
Oh,
like, oh, yo,
wow.
da-da. I'm like, what's wrong with these niggas, bro? These niggas is scary. But I'm like, it ain't that deep. Ain't that deep. But yeah, it happens.
It happened to me a couple of times.
What was you wearing?
That doesn't matter.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I think I was wearing a summer dress. Like
You just want to say a see-through shit. I'm like,
Nah, the crazy shit, the nights with the see-through shit not happen.
nah.
This is regular walking up the street in like fucking house clothes. This
Yeah,
is happening. This
like-
is house clothes. This is house. That's
No,
like,
no,
this
seriously.
is house clothes. Like,
yeah,
you know
it's
what?
like that.
Niggas be like when
They
a
see the
shorty
potential.
When a shorty is too, it's too underdressed. Niggas be scared to talk to them. Son, for real.
I don't know. Yo, bro, listen. I see some things, bro.
Niggas be,
Nick, if they see potential, because it might not be her best day, you catch her on a low day. You know what I'm saying? Like you ever like caught a shorty on a bad day and then you see her like on an outing, you're like, oh shit, she fired. But when you saw her, she was like, okay.
Nah, you gotta be able to see the diamonds in the dirt, bro.
That's what I said.
Oh.
Literally
How are
what
you
I
gonna
said.
see the diamonds in the dirt?
Yeah.
Because you confused.
No, he wants something in the dirt. Period. There's no diamond. It's just dirt. He don't want to see
Listen,
nothing.
man, I can see the diamond in the dirt. It just
This
covered.
guy's so
Is it her eye?
confusing.
Is it her eyes? Like,
nah, you know what? I give Dre that. He do be trying to find a diamond in the dirt, son.
They
Because
be
sometimes,
there.
they be dirt. Nigga be finding shit.
Nah.
He like, nah, you don't see it yet. Like, I don't think I'll ever see it.
You give it a little bit, then you start seeing like, damn, she was pretty. You're like, yeah, son, she was nice. She was nice, son.
as long as she's beautiful to you, that's all that matters at the end of the day. It's
Lord
your-
knows. To be.
It's
Remember, I see a lot of you shorties, son. A lot of those.
All right, so with that being said, that could be a conversation with it. That'd be funny. That'd be funny to talk about his shorties, I guess. We got to get something out of Dre, because Dre, I don't know what the fuck Dre be on. I don't know who Dre hiding from. I don't know who his publicist is. I don't know if this nigga got an agent. I don't know. Yo, I like my kids. I still think about I like my kids for appearances. Like, for what? What the fuck? I was like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
You want me to lie?
Yo, I don't even know what that means, my nigga. What TMZ be waiting outside the crib for you and the kids? You and the boys be like, shh. Yo, Dre, what you think about the Kanye situation out here? Yo, Dre, you and the boys, y'all good? Like, what the fuck what you mean up here? But yo, so this is, we gonna wrap it for the basement. I don't like to take Jamil end it, because he, like, if I try to end it, Jamil gonna end it over me anyway. So yo, take the floor, my brother. Take the floor, my brother.
Yo, you already know M.I.L.L.X.bb. I'm in here on Instagram. Hit me up. Follow. Like my shit.
Share the post. Comment on the post. Talk shit. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about Dre. I promise he got tough skin. Promise you.
Yo.
You probably laugh about it. You know, send it to me. So I mean,
I do that a lot.
Oh, my Instagram. So it's eriquita.bb. eriquita.bb. And also our Instagram is
BKLYN.
Thank you.
Dot basement.
It's just so much.
You know what I'm saying? My Instagram is uncle_Dre.bb. You know what I'm saying?
Finally, you remembered.
Yeah, I remember.
Please follow at Talk to Dre. Please talk to Dre for me. Please, I beg y'all. Talk to Dre. Talk some shit to Dre. Here, answer. And
like, follow, subscribe.
I go by Rufus Gang, RUFUSGANG88. That is not a gang. That is my family. Love my baby. Shout out Preston and Lulu as always. Shout out my lady. You know.
Word.
Once again, like, follow, subscribe, and share everything.
You are loved and respected here at Brooklyn Basement.
And we out.